Hey, good day, good day, good day. It's Ronco Johnson, your lifestyle focused wealth coach. Man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. How's everybody doing today? Man, I love to tell you, I don't know what's going on with the screen right now. You got me all bent up, but I'm looking forward to talking to you. Hey, welcome back. It's Lifestyle Focused Wealth, and the moment where we teach you how to build wealth based on your lifestyle, your ideas, and your personal strategy. No, we're not talking about products today. We're just talking about your ideas and lifestyle and things that you can use your personal strategy for. So, if you're new here, good day, I'm Ronco Johnson, and every episode is designed to help you create real, practical, lifestyle-driven wealth, and that you can use immediately. That's what we're going to talk about today. And today's episode is one of the most important ones I think I've ever done, because it gives you something you can do within the next 48 hours and to change your whole entire financial structure, your lifestyle. You can do this. So I want you to stick around and hang out with me, because we're going to be talking about this. We're going to dive deep into it. Where most people think they need a business, they think they need a product or a big following to make a little bit of money. But this ain't true. It's not. You're already sitting on the income. You're sitting on it. Look below you. You're sitting on it. It's trapped inside your ideas. That's right. And today I'm going to show you how you could turn one idea into 48 hours worth of lifetime income within 48 hours. What do you think? I think that's what's worthy of us talking about today. Using real stories, we're going to use some real pain points that you're probably experiencing, and I'm going to provide you some real solutions, right? The ones that everyday people use to change their lives. And everyone's using it right now as we speak. In the world of AI, things are going so much faster than normal, right? Wouldn't you say? If they're going so much faster than normal, then we need to make sure that we can stay up to par, right? Because if you're behind, man, is it ever. It's going to be a difficult chance trying to catch up. I'm telling you, it's going to be a difficult climb to catch up. So I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. And by the end of this episode, you're going to know exactly what to create first, all right? You're going to know what digital product to create first, even if you've never created one. And you can thank me later, and you can put it in the email, put it in the chat and say, hey, thank you, Ronco Johnson. I appreciate it. Thank you for putting some perpetual income into my pocket. Yeah, we're going to get into it today. So we're going to unlock the Lifestyle Focused Wealth methodology today and learn how to turn one idea into income within the next 48 hours without needing products, a business, or a big following. So hopefully you just stick around to the end. And I know we came on a little late today. Some things happen. But that's what happens when you do live, right? When you do live, things happen. When you become a part of our Lifestyle Focused Wealth Society members and you start digging in the back in the vault a little bit, then you'll get some access and some videos and things that we've already done. And hopefully it keeps you entertained and builds your knowledge at the same time. But today we're going to break down these 5 pain points that people have. And I'm going to share with you 5 real stories. And then I'm going to provide you with 5 real solutions that show you how to turn everyday people and transform them into knowledge, their skills, their lifestyle into digital products that generate income. And you can do this, whether you're a creator, an entrepreneur, maybe even a professional, or just someone who simply wants to build wealth around your life. This episode gives you the exact steps that you need, right? So here's what we're going to learn today. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is what we're going to learn today. We're going to learn how to identify income-ready ideas you already have. Yes, that's what I just said. We're going to turn your ideas, the things that you're thinking about. How many of you out there have had an idea and you told a friend, and that friend decides to go off and use your idea, and you're like, wow, hey, I did that. I made that up. I gave that idea to you. Well, this is what I'm doing, friends. I'm going to give you an idea that you probably already have, and I'm going to give you an idea that you definitely have the skill set for. And I'm going to just give it back to you. How about that? I'm just going to tell you in advance. The number 2 thing we're going to learn today is how to turn an idea into a digital asset within 48 hours and how you use AI to create a faster and better result. Because if you're still thinking about it, if you said, I want to, in this day and age, I know I went to lunch a couple of days ago with someone and they were telling me about what they were thinking about doing. It was something really simple. It took all of 5 minutes, not even that, seconds, to do it right there in front of them while they were talking to me with AI. If you're still waiting to do something, you're on the wrong train. You're having a lights out moment. It's time to get involved. We're also going to talk about how to publish it, how to sell it. Your first micro asset. What is that? Asset, lifestyle, focused, wealth, asset. We're talking about you thinking about whatever it is that you think about and turning your thoughts into assets and then learning how to take that asset and monetize basically your thought. Does that make sense? And then we're going to wrap that bad boy around what we already know about what millionaires and billionaires do, and our very, very favorite financial tool to wrap it all up, to help you preserve your wealth and start to store your wealth, not spend it. Let's stop spending. 2026, folks, let's stop spending. But next, we're going to talk about how to route your new income into your personal banking. No, I'm not talking about walk all over you or bank all over you. I'm not talking about those places. I'm talking about your own personal private bank. Yes, it's time to wake up. All the secrets are being uncovered right now. So you might as well be a part of that world, right? And we're going to talk to you about how to build long-term wealth using our lifestyle-focused wealth principles. It's important. Storing wealth is important. I want you guys to think about strategies before you think about buying financial products and tools. It doesn't even have to be financial products, any product whatsoever. What's the strategy? Why are you doing it? Many of you use ChatGPT, many of you use Claude and Copilot and all these different things with no strategy. So therefore, it's just a tool. You understand what I mean? It's just a tool, but you don't have a strategy. It's a product. But today we're going to talk about a strategy that you can use and your reason why. The why is because it's going to put some money in your pocket. Is that fair? Is that fair to you? Well, I'm going to start with number 1. Before I do my greetings, I'm going to talk to you about thanking you in advance for going ahead and hitting subscribe and telling your family and friends that you're coming here and you're joining us, and that Ronco's full of treats today just because we had a little setback, and I want to make sure that you're satisfied. Let's talk about these pain points, will you? Number 1, if you're having this idea that you don't know what ideas you have, if I ask you, what is an idea that you want to create? I don't know. I don't have any ideas. If that's you, listen up. I was having a conversation with an overworked nurse, and she created a $9 patient communication checklist. It was just a very small checklist. Solution? What we call idea mining. I was just having a mental audit with her to uncover her skills, her experiences, and her daily solutions as a nurse. And I said to her, you should do something with that knowledge. Hmm, let that sit. I don't know if that ever is more important for you to understand than anything. In today's world, you can simply turn your thoughts into tools and your tools into monetized coins, right? What you've known how to do for a period of time. Number two, I want to talk about a second page. I don't know how to package my idea. I need more packaging. If that's you, I was having a conversation with another former athlete. His warm-up routine, we talked about it. I mean, his crazy warm-up routine. And I told him, I said, you know what? We could create a guide. We could create a mobility guide based off of what you taught. He turns this into a $27 mobility guide. Here's the solution, guys. That's called micro IP. Micro IP creation is everywhere. It doesn't have to be 40, 50 pages long. It doesn't have to be. It can be just a little guide, a checklist, a script, a template, even a micro course. It could be a miniature course of what you're talking about right now, at this moment. Even what I'm talking about right now could be a micro course just for you. So I need you to start thinking about it. I'm trying to get your juices flowing before we even dive into this stuff. Now, if you're the kind of person that's going to say, I don't have time to create anything. You got to wake up, folks. It's that time. You got to wake up. I'll tell you about a story about a single mom who built her first asset using AI in one evening. Yes, one evening. We were going through her discovery conversation, and we realized that she was short just a couple of bucks. And in one evening, she was able to create her first asset. And it was on sale. And it's been doing well. It's done so well that it's been more than cover the couple $100 that she needed or her shortfall. Guys, what I'm saying to you is AI is leverage. Use AI to draft, use it to design, use it to automate. For those folks that are out there thinking it's going to replace you, let me explain something. It can enhance you too. It can give you the opportunity to break free. And at the end of the day, if you can turn that freedom and doing what you want, when you want, with who you want, whenever you want, that's my definition of freedom. And based on that, there's no limit to the income that you can make. You can start these things today. And if you're like my last friend, I don't know what to do with my money. Now that they're making money. What do I do with it, Ronco? I don't know. Well, come on. You guys in the community, in the chat, what am I going to tell you to do with your money? What should you do with your money? Store it. You should store your money. It doesn't matter what products or services out there or who the gurus are you're talking to. First and foremost, we all know that millionaires and billionaires, and this is what they do, they store their cash flow. And then they let that storage of cash flow create cash babies. And those cash babies, they live off of. I told you guys a story about the real estate assistant who routed her digital income into her personal banking system. Yes, that happened. That happened. She started making her little trinkets happen from her AI tool. It went through her banking system and into her private banking system. And that's what we call the personal banking setup. We help you structure your income for long-term wealth. So I want you guys to start thinking about strategy, not the product. Strategy. Because if you start to think strategy before products, that definitely means that you can start thinking about legacy before lifetime. Right? Right? I want to make sure that we are all on the same page today. Hey, welcome back. That's Lifestyle Focus Wealth. Thank you guys for joining us. Man, we're here where we talk about what millionaires and billionaires do. Yes. And today we're talking about storing wealth and ideas that you could turn into income in the next 48 hours. And I think you need to know what these things are. You need to know what they are. You need to know where to go. But first, before I do that, I want to jump right on in and just say hello to everybody. Thank you guys for jumping in. And listen, if you're first time coming to the show, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Share it with a friend, someone that needs to hear it. If you got a young person in your life that's in your house eating up all your chips, sitting up on your couch, and they're telling you that no one's hiring, this is the episode for them. I'm giving you the blueprint. I'm giving you the blueprint that everyone can use. All right? So we want to help you and your family build it together. Why not? Why not? That's what we're doing. We're bringing our tribe together. We're bringing our tribe together. And don't forget, I'm going to introduce you to our Lifestyle Focus Wealth Society. It's only $16 a month when you join. And I can tell you now, when you pay your annual premium, it's $16 a month. Maybe a smidge bit higher if you're not part of our Lifestyle Focus Wealth Society. And I want you to be on tap for September, my birthday month, Virgo season. Oh, yes, we got something good coming up. Special pricing. All the announcements have already started to be made. Yes, we're having our first Lifestyle Focus Wealth event that you're going to want to know about. You're going to want to get your tickets early. It's a small venue, and it's preserved for our Lifestyle Focus members. That's right. That special guest featuring Joey Somerville coming in town, trumpetist, jazz artist extraordinaire, for a moment that we're going to celebrate legacy and wealth. So we'll talk about that later. Really excited about that. I want you to come down and start partying with me early for my birthday, and come out and meet some of our Lifestyle Focus Wealth members and society members. And I tell you now, when you're behind the scenes, it's not that bad. Everything is not that bad. I just say it that way. It's just not that bad. All right. So if you know somebody out there that's talking about money and they don't know what to do with their money, make sure that you tell them, talk to RJ, talk to us, Lifestyle Focus Wealth. And at the end of this conversation, don't forget, go down and hit the description and sign up for our bi-weekly email. Get on the email list where you can be offered an opportunity to join our Lifestyle Focus Wealth community, where that will give you access to me and all the other folks that are here, and our member-only pricing for our events, our live events, our masterminds, our trade shows, our retreats. Being a member has its benefits, right? I just need you to know. But first and foremost, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Tell the family that you're watching us, and let's get back to it. So, man, let's talk about creating one. You don't have to do 2 or 3 or 4. Let's talk about creating one digital product. Just one. Just one. For those folks that they keep one digital product in the next 48 hours. Can you commit to that? If you can commit to that, put that in the chat, in the comments, committed. I want to make sure we're talking to people who are committed. Committed. In the next 48 hours, I want you to be able to send me an email, or you could go to Facebook, our Lifestyle Focus Wealth group, and you can post it on our page. Become a member, post it. Membership for our Facebook community is free. I just want to see what you create. Is it your first digital product? And we're going to make some money from it. And I'm going to follow up. I want to know. I just want to know if what I said today is going to be helpful to you, right? So let's talk about this segment, right? Here it is. Pain point number one, for those people who don't know what ideas they have. And I talked to you about that overworked nurse that created the $9 checklist. I want you to think about creating a checklist. An idea for mining to something that you're talking about, right? These are just simple ideas. Just create a checklist. Something that you're doing today, you might as well have a checklist. Create a checklist. Number two, that pain point we talked about, where you don't have to package your idea and you don't know how to package it. What we're going to do is create a micro IP creation for you. And you can put this in your social media or your ChatGPT or your Claude. Hey, tell me about micro IP creation, and create it. And create it. There's no more asking, folks. We don't need to wait. Don't need to wait. Whatever we want, we're going to go out here and make it happen. For those of people who are waiting, the worm is already gone. It's already gone. You're not going to be able to just... For those people waiting, their stomachs are going to be empty for a while. That's all I can say. Your stomach's going to be empty for a while. Right? Good day, good day, good day, everybody. I see you guys. My faithfuls are showing up anyway. Good day, good day, good day. How are you? Happy Friday. It's Lifestyle Focus Friday, Milwaukee. Thank you so much, Donna. I see you. Thank you so much, Lita. I see you in Canton, Georgia. Oh my gosh. Oh man, hey, listen, I don't know what I would do without you guys. I really appreciate you. Our agents and advisors and the home team and society members, thank you guys so much for just sticking around and joining us. I tell you how much I really appreciate you. So let's get back to it, man. Are you guys ready to build a product? What did you come up with? What kind of checklist did you come up with? I've already given it to you. 22 minutes in, and I've already given it to you. Tell me what kind of checklist that you've created. If you've already done it, it's really, really, really simple. Just go on and create a checklist. Put your expertise in something that you like to do and talk about. That simple. And when you do that, I promise you, you're going to get what you're looking for. You're really going to get what you're looking for. I'm looking at some of the comments now, and I'm seeing that you're going up and you're going down and you're going up and going down. Hey, listen, why don't we take a break right now where you can work on your digital while we're talking? I want to see what ideas you come up with. You don't have to make it so hard. Just put whatever it is that you do in the chat, and I promise you, you'll probably be done with it before we get back from this commercial break. You know what I mean? And then we're going to talk about how to monetize it, if that's okay with you. If that's okay with you, I'll see you in 2 and 2. See you in a moment. Hey, join our Lifestyle Focus Wealth community. Membership starting at $16 a month when you pay the annual subscription. So register online today at www.lifestylefocuswealth.com. At L.R. Johnson and Associates, Inc., life insurance was never designed just for when you die. It was designed to protect the life you're building while you're alive. It's Ronco Johnson, your Lifestyle Focus Wealth Coach. Here we're back we're just trying to talk to you about your lifestyle, your ideas, and your strategies and things that we're talking about today that you can do within 48 hours, right? Keeping it low and easy for you to create something that you can start making money on right away. Right away. I want you to feel like empowered by this information. And I'm so glad you're sticking around, right? So what did you come up with? Anybody? What did you come up with? Anybody in the comments? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I see you guys are ready. I know you're always thinking about new ideas. Give me a couple of ideas that you're thinking about. Give me a couple of ideas that you're thinking about. Put it in the comments. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to just talk to you about how to wrap these ideas around your ideas so that you can make them profitable. Hurry, 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 because we want to make sure we get you to before we get to the end of the break. See, when I talk about idea mining, I'm just going to go ahead and give solution number one. When we talk about idea mining, it's when we're listening and learning to identify what is your skills. What skill sets do you come with? What are your experiences in life that somebody comes to you for all the time? Problems that you solve daily, habits or lifestyle habits that you have. Maybe you wake up early in the morning and you have strawberries, blueberries in a shake before you go work out. Write about it. Create it. Your idea or ideas are already valuable. They're valuable. All you have to do, you just haven't named them yet. All you got to do is name it and put it together, package it, and send it to the world. What experiences have you gone? Did you go on a vacation right before? It's back to school season. What did you do with your family? What did you do with your family that was an experience that you would tell me if I was a best friend of yours? These things are some of the ideas that I think that people miss, and they're just easy to talk about. You know, you have something to talk about every day because every day is a new experience. Every day is a new experience. So you can't say you don't have any ideas. You just haven't named the ideas that are in front of you. Does that make sense? Is that making sense? I want to make sure that we're all on the same page. I want to make sure that we're all on the same page because that's the easiest way to do that, right? Okay, so number two, we talked about pain points and we talked about packaging your idea. And earlier I mentioned the former athlete that retired and didn't know how to monetize his experience as an athlete. And it was something as simple as us going to the gym while he was doing his warm-up routine. I said, man, your warm-up routine, you need to create a guide behind that. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, listen, there are people who are willing to pay for that information. You're doing things that I can tell you the average person don't know to do. So he took that routine and turned it into a beginner mobility guide. And it became a $27 digital asset. It was really simple to do. Put it out there and it became something that he could monetize. And because of his background, people will buy from him in a heartbeat. People will buy from him in a heartbeat. Am I giving you some ideas today? Hopefully I'm helping somebody else out. So if we're talking about micro IP creation, that's what that was. That's when you learn how to turn an idea like mini guides, checklists, scripts, templates, even micro courses, and you take these ideas and you put them together. They're small assets, but they have a great big impact. I think that's one of the foundations of what our lifestyle focused wealth community is all about. Is being able to leverage the knowledge, the speed, the intelligence of artificial intelligence and merge it with financial intelligence by creating products in the middle. The bridge is being able to create the product from an artificially intelligent thing to make it a financial intelligent decision. And by bridging those together, great things can happen. And there's no limit to what we're talking about. right? There's no limit. You can be out of here. So if I can go back to the number 3 reason when I was talking to the single mom, the number 3 story that I told you. Well, like I said, she was working 2 jobs. She was working 2 jobs and created her first digital asset using AI in one evening. And it was just because it was almost time for her to make dinner for her family. Something as simple as a meal prep starter guide. It was hard. It wasn't difficult. I said, Joanne, why don't you just take what you prepared right there, create a starter guide. You don't have to do a week of meals, just that one meal. She priced it at $7. It sold 40 copies in the first week. Come on, guys. When I'm talking like this, there's somebody might say, well, it's just 40 copies and it's only $7. Think about it for a second. That's $40. That's $77 that you didn't have. You turned a $0 idea into a $7 idea. And 40 people bought your idea in the first week. How many people are buying your idea right now? What are we comparing this to? Let's make the comparison. What are we comparing it to? How many people are buying your idea right now? If they're not buying your idea right now, it wouldn't be an idea. It wouldn't be a bad idea to start trying to make something happen. Right? The solution to this is leverage. That's what it is. It's leverage. If you listen and understand how to use AI to leverage. See, you can draft content. You can design an asset. I love it. I love it because you can build micro courses really quickly, automate marketing really quickly, with tools like Canva, Gamma, and, Notebook LM and those kind of things. It doesn't have to replace your ideas. AI is not going to do that. It does amplify them, though. It does give you no excuse to sit on your idea, especially when they're good ideas, great ideas, and you find yourself being the person everybody's coming to. Don't be the person that everybody comes to for an idea, and then they take your idea and they monetize it for themselves. At least have the fortitude to go out and monetize your own ideas. I hope I'm hitting on something today, because in a moment, somebody's light bulb is going to come on. Somebody's light bulb is going to come on. It can be anyone. Our 4th story of today, we were talking about the barber, right? He's the one that said, I don't know how to sell my asset. Today, it's not like going outside and cutting grass. It really isn't. A barber created a beard care routine guide from us simply sitting there watching him cut some man's beard. The idea came in a conversation. And all he did once he finished it, took the picture at the beginning, he posted it on Instagram with a simple caption on it, and it became his most requested digital product. Y'all, what am I saying right now? Here's the solution, keeping it simple. Publishing and promotion. Keeping it simple. Here's what you need to do if you don't know how. Ready? Post a teaser. Show the beginning. Show somebody's yard that needs to be cut. Show yourself cutting the grass. Show what it looks like afterward. Right? Share a story like I'm sharing with you now. Share the story with a friend. Offer a download and price it between $7 Right? Use social media as your storefront. You don't have to get it into Walmart or Target or any of those places. Use social media as your storefront. Selling doesn't require a website even. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. What it does require is you having clarity about what you're wanting to accomplish. Am I helping someone out today? If that was helpful, give you a thumbs up in the chat. Please give me a thumbs up in the chat. Tell me something. Is this something that you think you can do? If this is something you think you can do, put this down in the chat. Because I want to make sure that we're giving opportunities for everyone. Everyone, not just some people. Because that $7 to $27, think about it. Multiply that times 1,000 people buying your product. The internet is huge. There's billions of people that are on the internet. Somebody may be interested in what you're interested in. Our number 5 pain point today, we talked about, I don't know what to do with the money. And this was where we were talking to the real estate assistant. I always say you don't need to know what to do with the money if you know someone that knows what to do with the money, right? So this is how it went down. She created a property showing checklist and made $300 in the first month. And at that time, she had been a real estate agent for some time. But for that month, she had not sold one piece of real estate. She made more money with a property showing checklist than what she would have made doing her profession. Guys, we helped her route that income into her private personal banking account. Her system, banking system it is. And that system became her foundation for long-term growth. And we've talked about it. That financial system, that dividend participating, direct and non-direct recognition product out there. Don't go buy the product before you got a solution or you got a strategy. The strategy is going to help the money problem. Money's not the problem. Your strategy is weak. We can always get to the money. Let's formulate the strategy. Because once we set up our personal banking, that setup, here's what happened. We learned how to route her new income. She built a private personal bank. She uses that cash flow very strategically. She comes to our coaching, and we've talked about how she can leverage the power of that private bank. And she's turned small income into long-term wealth. And that's how you become your own bank. It's a mindset, folks. It's a mindset. Really pure, really simple. All you have to do is monetize your ideas, make a little extra money, and then start thinking about what you do long-term. Make $1 pay you 4 more future dollars. And if that was the case, if your $1 were to make you 4 more future dollars, how many of the dollars in your pocket would you put away? How many? I'm telling you, I would put all my money away, right? I would put all my money away. If these have been helpful to you, please do me a favor. Follow me at Ronco Johnson. You can catch me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, you name it. We're out there. Stop in and say hello. I would love to see you. I love to talk to you. I love to help you out. And who knows? We might be able to build a digital product together. Something that will be fun, right? I think that would be fantastic. I think that would be fantastic. Hey, I'll see all my members. If you're down there and you're looking into the comments. Tell me what did you create your booklet? Did you create your booklet? Did you create your guide? Was this helpful? Was this helpful to anyone? Hey, listeners, here's your challenge for this week. It should probably even be a day, but I'm going to give it to you as a challenge for this week. Are you ready? Are you ready? I want you to create one micro IP. One micro IP in the next 48 hours. And then, you can tap below if you need help with your first one. Help me create my first digital asset. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat. Right? If you need a little help, we'll make that happen. Good deal. She said, so I'm working on the idea. Yes, Leela, I know you got a lot of ideas. I've seen some of your stuff working. Let's see if we can turn this thing into somebody making some money. Right? Is there anyone else out there that's got an idea that they want to share with the group? Hey, this is Lifestyle Focused Wealth Live. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Leela, I see you. That's a great idea. What is the idea? What is the idea? What are you thinking? I want to know before we go. Let me go. Donna, I see you, lady. You just got an idea as well, huh? So just imagine, folks, what if I just cracked open your brain just to think about something as simple as $7 to $27. If I can do that in the last 45 minutes, 30 minutes, so that you can be making money this afternoon, what do you think will happen if you joined our society? What if all your desires, all your hopes and dreams and desires are inside the room? There's people who know people and know things that can help you elevate your total life experience. And that's what we aim for. We're aiming to help you elevate your life's experience. And then all you should do is share it with others. All I'm asking you to do is share it with others. Because it's not nearly as fun. If you're going to be successful, that's great, fantastic. But let's start measuring ourselves on how many other people in our circle, in our tribe, that we can affect, right? By teaching someone else. A cooking ebook. Yes, Leela, I see you. That's right down your alley. I know you're always in the kitchen. Think strategy before products, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to remember that. Think strategy before products and think legacy before lifetime. Hey, that's my time today. I'm Ronco Johnson, your lifestyle focused wealth coach. When the lights go out, are you ready? I just want to make sure that we're having these discussions right now, because I'm telling you, somebody here in a certain company, $500, $1,000 changed the life of a few people. $5,000 changes the lives of a few people. If you're doing nothing, why don't you just give it a try? And then tell them Ronco Johnson sent you. Hey, that's our time. Once again, I just want to be more and more encouraged. If this has been something that's helping you out, these are some one-off ideas that you can turn into income within the next 48 hours. So it's Lifestyle Focus Friday. By Monday morning, you should already be making some money on it. That's the challenge. That's the challenge for today, the 3-day challenge. But I'm giving you 48 hours to do it. 48 hours to build it, design it, market it, promote it, and then start to make money from it and see what happens. And when I tell you, when you do it, You're going to say, this is so easy. This is so easy. All right, down it. I see, look at there. You already got one on mortgages, understanding your mortgages. Good. Let's wrap it. Let's put it up. Let's get it out there. Let's get it out there. If you want more, if you want to learn a little bit more, become a member. Consider being a member of our Lifestyle Focused Wealth team and being in the background so you can get these ideas and much, much more. It's so easy. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining us. And if you want more information like this, just click my name, roncojohnson.com. Join us, book a one-on-one, and hopefully we can see you at the top. But until then, remember what I said. Think strategy before products and legacy before lifetime. Again, I'm Ronco Johnson. When the lights go out, are you ready? I will see you at the top. God bless. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.